YouTube, what is good? Is your boy Professor Brooks back with another video, man. It's been a minute. It's been a cool minute. But that's just because, as most of you guys know, YouTube isn't really a thing of mine. It's not something I'm really passionate about. But every once in a while, I like to I want to do something. Let me throw a video out on YouTube, make it as almost like a life journal, post some updates, post what's been going on in my life, how I'm feeling. And that's what this video is. I just want to post a 6-month update on the journey of leaving the US 6 months ago. So it's officially been 6 months. It's June 2026. And man, I just can't believe it's been 6 months since I left the States. It's crazy. But I just want to talk about it. I get a lot of questions, is it worth it? Should I try to do it? Is it worth the risk? How are you feeling? Do you miss the States? Do you want to come back? So in this video, I just want to touch up on a few of those things and talk about my experience, and maybe you can get some insight if you might want to do something like this too. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you won't. Maybe you just stay in the US, work a job, be a normal guy. I don't know. But let's just get to it. But first, before I even get into the video, I just want to express my gratitude for everything, man. I'm just so grateful for the life I've had, everything that I've accomplished so far, everything that I've done. The fact that I'm even living abroad, and I've been abroad for 6 months, still pushing strong. You just got to reflect sometimes and sit back and really be grateful and soak it in. We're not grateful enough. So one thing I like to practice every single day is gratitude. I'm not comparing myself to nobody. I'm not trying to be like anybody. I'm just following my own path, my own intuition, my own knowledge that I've learned, trying to apply it to my own life and keep growing. Keep growing, keep being grateful, and just be the best that I can be. So I just want to start off by saying that. Now with that being said, let's get into this video. So first, let me talk about my experiences and how I feel now that I'm 6 months in. I feel like there's one thing I can describe this experience being 6 months in and living in Vietnam now. I should have mentioned that I was in Bangkok previously. I live in Da Nang, Vietnam now. So Vietnam is beautiful. I love it. But the easiest way for me to describe this is growth. You know what I'm saying? The culture shock, the people you meet, the adjustments you have to make, the adjustment from Western society to an Eastern society. It's very different, and you have to grow. Also, you experience so much growth just from leaving the community of the US, in the mentalities of everybody in the US. Ever since I've left, I feel like the growth I've experienced has been tremendous. I'm not surrounded by all the limited mentalities in the US, all the consumerism, materialistic mentalities in the US. And it feels so freeing to not be a part of that rat race. It feels so freeing to not be in that circle of just limited beliefs, limited mentalities. You really don't realize how much you compare it until you leave the US. They don't care about cars here. They don't care about your designer clothes. They don't care about your watches. They don't care about how you look. Like it's a whole different culture, man. So now that I'm here, I'm not trying to race people in making more money or getting a nicer car. I'm so much more focused on my own journey, being the best that I could be, comparing myself to who I was yesterday. It's a big difference. And a lot of times in the US, you think you might be thinking like that, but you don't really realize it until you're completely not thinking like that. Because subconsciously, when you're in that environment, it's kind of hard not to. When one of your buddies or your neighbors are getting nice cars, they got their nice career, they're doing well, it's kind of hard to not compare. It's kind of hard to not want to be on that level. But once you leave completely, you leave that whole bubble behind, you really you really understand what it feels like to be on your own pathway, on your own journey. And leaving the US has done that for me. You know, I'm not comparing. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm not listening to limited beliefs from family members or friends who think certain things aren't possible. Now that I'm alone out the country, the sky is the limit. There's no one doubting me or telling me, oh, yeah, but what about this? Oh, what about this? But the obstacles, oh, you might fail. I don't have to hear any of that. I can go as high as I want without anyone saying a thing. It's like I'm free. When I left the US, I truly felt like I became free now. It's really weird. I never thought I would feel this way. But being 6 months in, it starts to hit you more and more and more like, yo, I'm on this journey alone. I'm grinding. I'm doing this thing one way or another because I have to. I depend on myself, you know, and I don't gotta listen to anyone's opinions about it. No doubt entering my mind. No other opinions entering my mind. It's just me, and that's how I love it. I love it like that, man. So that's the one thing I would say that has been that has had the most tremendous impact is leaving the mentality and the little bubble of the US and being able to like grow on my own in that solitude. That solitude is everything. So that would be the biggest thing I have to say. Another thing that's really, I feel like that has really impacted me is the adjustments in my life that I've had to make in terms of when I walk around to restaurants, the movie theater, you know, just going out anywhere, there's barely AC. It's so hot out here and the AC do not be hidden. In the US, you're very comfortable. We get pampered like little babies in the US, you know what I'm saying? You get everything you need, all the convenience you need, it's right there. Here, it's a lot different, man. Like you're hot, you're sweating. There ain't AC everywhere. Like you be eating your food, you sweating while you eating. Like you gotta get used to it. Like this is the life here, this is the culture here. They're not on that level yet. There's not air conditioned buildings everywhere you go. It's like, no, it's not like that. It's not as convenient and as comfortable as the US is. So it's been an adjustment, but I feel like that's also built my character too. It's forcing me to adjust. And the reason why I don't mind the adjustment is because the affordability here outweighs it all. You know what I'm saying? The affordability compared to the US is unmatched. It's unmatched. I'm getting full course meals, chicken breast, broccoli, mashed potatoes, steak, $6 delivered to my door. You know, you can't beat that. I'm going to the movies, buy a ticket for me, my girl, get 2 popcorns, a drink for $12. You know, in the US, I'm spending $40 to get my extra large kettle corn, my drink, my movie ticket. It's $40 minimum, $40. So the affordability is unmatched, what's allowing me to move at my own pace while I chase my dreams in my trading career. I'm pursuing mastery in trading, nothing less. I'm not selling no course. I'm not selling no community. I'm simply pursuing mastery as a lone wolf on my trading journey, and I'm gonna get there. And me having this affordable lifestyle allows me to go at my own pace without rushing the gains, without being greedy in the market. I can survive off modest gains. I don't need to be greedy. I'm out here peacefully chasing my dreams, man. And that's how I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. So although it is an adjustment, it's not as comfortable in terms of being pampered everywhere, getting that nice air-conditioned room and building everywhere I go. It's still worth it because I can chase my dreams in a more peaceful aspect. In the US, I felt like I had to make money. Not because it was so expensive, but also because there was a comparison. There was like a comparison in my subconscious. Like I'm looking at other people doing things. I want to do those things. I want the nice car, the nice house, the nice this, the nice that. Like that's the mindset you naturally get cultivated into when you're in the US. So leaving that has been it's had such a big impact on me. So honestly, what I would say is my experience after 6 months of leaving the US has honestly been nothing but good things. Yes, there's been some adjustments. Yes, you're not as comfortable as you are in some places. Yes, I'm missing some foods like my Raising Cane's, my In-N-Out burger. Like, yes, I can't eat those things like that no more. No, I gotta eat Vietnamese food sometimes. But I'm fine with that because this is life. I'm 25, I'm experiencing the world, I'm experiencing new things, I'm meeting new people, new connections that I never would have met unless I left. The pros outweigh all the cons. So my advice for you, if you're someone who wants to leave the States and you're thinking about it, I would say, one, go for it, man. You gotta go for it. You have to go for it. Like, you only live once, you're gonna die one day. You just gotta go for it. Two, build a cushion, a nest egg, so you can leave and be comfortable for a year or two. And three, build that online income. Whether you have it now or whether you want to build it while you're out here, I don't care, man. People will tell you, you should be making $3,000 a month before you leave. You should be making $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month. You should have 15,000 saved. It's all subjective, man. Opinions are opinions. You gotta really live for yourself. You really gotta do your own thing. That's one thing I've learned when I left the country. These opinions, bro, everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. You gotta live life for yourself and cultivate your own opinions about things, your own experiences about things. You gotta do this thing yourself, man. No one's coming to save you. No one's opinion is more right than your opinion. It's like you just gotta go out there and do it for yourself. So if you wanna do it, go ahead and do it. You just gotta do it, bro. You just gotta do it. And I was talking to this one dude. I'm in a basketball league in Vietnam, right? I met this new dude yesterday, and I was telling him how, like, yeah, I took the risk. You know, I'm a full-time trader. I want to take the jump and leave the country. And he was like, risk. He was like, man. He started laughing. He was like, what you didn't take a risk. What you did was you seen an opportunity and you seized it. That's called seizing opportunity. He was like, I've been around the block, bro. He was like, trust me. He was like, what you're doing isn't a risk. You've seen the opportunity cost and you've seen you had a better pathway. You took that pathway. Everyone always thinks something is a risk. Something is a risk, and then you put this mental barrier that you're taking a risk, therefore you can fail. Whole time, you're just seizing the opportunity that's in front of you so you can catapult yourself in life and on what it is that you want to do. That's all it is. It's growth. It's life. It's you pushing yourself. It's you seizing opportunities. It's not a risk. So I would say the same thing to who's ever watching this video. Don't think of it as a risk. It's an opportunity. You have the opportunity to leave, experience life, experience new things. Why be trapped in your little bubble in the US with all the same limited mentalities, living in the same rat race, doing the same things every day? You don't get no new perspectives on life. It's miserable, man. And you don't notice it's miserable until you leave. You have to leave, man. And now that I've left, I don't know when I'll be back, man. I don't know when I'll be back. I do want to go visit family and friends sometime. I don't know if it'll be this year, maybe. You know, it depends how my career is going. That's my number one priority. But honestly, I don't mind, man. I'm really living life. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm really meeting a lot of new people, new connections, learning new things. I'm building myself, you know. I'm locked in my routine out the country. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be back in the US. Eventually, I want to move to Dubai. You know, that's my dream spot. That's my dream country I want to live in. So the US, I don't know if I'll live there again, man. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I want to get trapped in that cycle again, you know? So that's all I got for you guys. That's what life's been for me. That's my update. 6 months in, still pushing strong. I'm still going. I'm not stopping no time soon. If you guys have watched my old videos, you know how my mindset is. I've been pushing for years. I'm never gonna stop pushing. You can look at my oldest videos, man. My mindset has only been growing. I've been growing, I've been pushing, I've been trying to be better, you know. I've never stopped hitting the gym. I've never stopped reading. I've never stopped trading. I've never stopped stacking bread. I'm constantly trying to be better because that's what, for me personally, that's what life is about. That's what I'm pursuing. That's what I'm chasing. I'm pursuing mastery. Mastery in my career field. Mastery in my mentality. I'm pursuing, let me show you guys, mastery. This is what I'm pursuing. This is my life. I want to be a master at my craft. and I would do anything to get there. I left the country to chase my dreams because the US was so expensive. I knew in order to reach mastery and commit myself to this, I don't need no distractions. I need me, the charts, a nice, good, cheap lifestyle so I can focus and lock in. No comparisons, no greed, no none of that. Just me locked in. And that's what I'm about, man. So I hope if anyone has watched this video, if you were able to get inspired, motivated, I don't know, however many views I get, I hope if you watched this, you took something from it and you can hopefully push for more in your life. Because I can tell you right now, man, every risk I've taken, every opportunity I've seized, it's never hindered me. It's only catapulted my growth in my life. It's only pushed me to that next level. You know, from dropping out of college to selling my business to trading full time to now leaving the country. It has only catapulted me to new heights, new heights. And this right here is just another new height that I've reached. And I'm just so grateful, man. I'm just so grateful. Can't do anything but be grateful. You know, through the ups and downs. You know, I talked about how I lost $20,000 on Bitcoin, on the trade that I took from being greedy. Like, even through all these things, I'll never stop pushing. I'll never stop going, man. I'm so dedicated. I'm so determined. You guys don't understand, man. I'm so determined. I'm going to hit these goals, man. I'm going to show people, specifically people in the US, like my community, my family, my friends, people who have known me back in the day. They're going to see what happens when you stay committed, stay disciplined, and you never let up. Even through the obstacles, man, even through the ups and downs, you never let up. And I just want to be living proof that someone like me, who has came from nothing, by the way, I ain't came from no money at all, no money, you know, show you what happens when you really stay committed and focus on the craft and, you know, go down that road to mastery. I'm going to show people this is what happens when you stick with something for 10, 15 years. So when you look back at me, 5 years or 10 years, because I'm always going to post on YouTube, by the way. I might not be posting consistently, but I'm always going to post. I'm going to show people, yo, look at my old videos. This is mastery right here. I've been on this pathway for years. I ain't never stopped. Look at my mentality when I was 19, 20, 21. Look at my mentality at 25. It ain't never stopped. I never let up. I never wavered and went say, oh, I'm gonna go work a job now. It's too hard. This pathway's too hard. I'm gonna go work and be normal. No, I up the risk. I turn up the fire. I turn up the flames and I go harder. I take bigger risk. I take bigger risk. You know what I'm saying? I go harder. It's what I do. So I'm gonna stick by that. I'm gonna live by that because that's why I'm at where I'm at now. So I'm gonna keep going. Thank you if you watched this video. This video is kind of long, actually, so I kind of ranted. But if you watched it, man, I appreciate you. Make sure to hit the like button, sub button, all those things. Go pursue mastery, man. Go take a risk. Go take a risk. Go leave the country. Do something crazy. Go inspire someone. You know, that's all I can say for you. That's all I got for you guys today. 6-month update. Left the country. Best decision I've made in my life. Thank y'all, and I will catch you guys in the next video, whenever that may be, man. Peace.